Witchking.com. I thought we would take a look at one of my all-time favorite swords. Obviously, this is the Sword of the Witch King, United Cutlery. Anyhow, what it does make their version of this Witch King sword, but it is, I think, like $8,000 or something in that range. I forgot what it was. But this is the United Cutlery version that came out years before, and actually, if it came down to it, I would prefer this one because of the weathered appearance and texture of this blade. Now, of course, it's not a high carbon steel sword, but it is a tempered stainless, and the quality is incredible. Okay, anyhow, let's take a look at the hilt, and I'll go over some details with you. Hopefully it's not shaking around too much. All right, there's some junk here. Let's get that off of there. But first thing I'll tell you, this sword is the largest out of all of the United Cutlery swords. Lord of the Rings United Cutlery swords. This is longer and larger than Mordor, which of course is massive. I would call this hilt a three-handed sword because, again, it's just huge and gorgeous. But look at that hilt. It's got a lot of detail, and this is a solid metal, very durable. This is about 5 millimeters, quarter-inch thick, so again, very durable. And if you can see, the edges, they are ground down. It's what I'd call a pre-edge, but you can sharpen it. I've sharpened many stainless steel swords. It's just like a stainless steel knife. It will hold an edge, a really sharp edge. This one is ground down pretty well. I mean, you can use one of those cheap tungsten carbide pieces to sharpen that. Personally, I use a bench grinder, and then file work, and then sharpening stones to finish off the edge. And you can make it just as sharp as your favorite stainless steel knife. But there's your pommel on there, so you can see how that's actually engraved in there, so it's not any kind of other kind of paint work. Is that in focus? Hopefully it is. There we go. Leather wrapped, and the stitch line on this one is on the same side as the logo, the insignia, Lord of the Rings. Hopefully you can see that. Again, these sold out many years ago, and they're going to re-release this one at UC. And that is just a beautiful sword. Again, the stitch line is here. This side, there's no stitch line. Okay, let me go ahead and try and grab this with one hand. It's, again, very heavy, but all right, we got it up there. I can't get the whole hilt in there, but that is one beautiful masterpiece. And again, there's a little bit of dust on there, it looks like. I've had this one for a while, but if you take a look at that acid etching, give it that weathered, decayed appearance. And it does come with the display plaque. I didn't bring everything out, but there's your display plaque. That's the old box with the sleeve that it came in. Comes with the COA too, if you can find one. Obviously, they all come with the COA. But yeah, that is a beast. Again, it is the largest out of all of the United Cutlery Lord of the Rings swords. Mordor would be second. But yeah, that is a masterpiece. That's the Witch King sword from Witchking.com. Oh, let's take one more look at the Crossguard. And again, same thing. These thorn work here is... There's a bug on me. Get off me. Alright, you can see that's all engraved. But it's pretty flawless. And you can see how thick. Oh, and there's no wobble in the blade. Very firm. Very, very firm. The Ringwraiths sword sort of hit the spines that came off here. This one, however, is far better, far thicker, and a lot better looking and a lot more durable than the Ringwraiths sword that United made. So, yeah, definitely like it a lot more. And you can see how it sort of bevels down here and does a really nice job. You can see my fingers kind of smooth over. You can feel that. And that is one. Again, this is pretty ground down pretty well. I mean, you could easily make that sharp pretty quickly with just some typical sharpening mechanism, filing stones, or even easier, those tungsten carbide pieces. And there's this beauty. One last time, that is the Sword of the Witchking, officially licensed, United Cutlery. Massive beast. And yeah, love it. Witchking.com, signing out.